sorry, I'm gonna need that returned to me because my son didn't like the toy, so I need to get him a new one before Christmas comes around. You gave him the toy before Christmas? Yeah, I thought I'd give him an early surprise, but he did not like it. Threw it in the toilet. I did not say that. No, he didn't do that. But yeah, I'm gonna need a new replacement present. Sorry, ma'am, but I can't take this return, and I need to help the lady behind you, that she's waiting in line, so you need to leave. Well, excuse you. You're buying the same thing. Seems like it. What if I told you I could sell you this one? I'm okay. I think I'll take the toy that I have right here that's new and unopened. Oh no, trust me, this one is a lot better. You won't even have to pay full price. Really? Oh yeah, I'll give it to you for $47.99. The original price is $49.99. It's a steal. It's a bargain. According to her, it's missing pieces. I'm okay, ma'am. I'll just stick to buying the new one. Yeah, but you never know how the toy's gonna come, right? It could be defective. The Legos could be not Lego-y. Maybe they're not sticking together to make the tower thing, you know? So, I already checked this one out. Everything is good, ready to go. Ma'am, please stop bothering our customers. You stay out of this, and you buy it from me. I am so sorry, ma'am. If you go over there, John will help you out. Thanks. And you, I'll escort you out. You and what army? Whoa. You're a lot stronger than you look. Merry Christmas.
So I used the angel tree like 2 years in a row for my kids. And the amount of ungratefulness I'm seeing from people is insane. There is a reason why Jesus said in the Bible, Jesus literally said we all need to be more like children. Because I guarantee you, if you were to wrap that stuff up and just make it a whole thing with your kids on Christmas morning, they do not care. They just love the fact that they received something. They love the fact that Santa came to their house and they have some stuff. The amount of ungrateful people that I'm seeing is like blowing my mind. Never was I like, oh, what the fuck is this? What did they get us? I was always like, oh yeah, I could turn this into this, or I could make this. And another thing, if you got your stuff from Walmart, like if you have the Walmart or Target app, you can scan the barcodes to see where the item came from. And then you could return that stuff, get a gift card, and exchange it for things that you actually needed, instead of coming online and complaining and being ungrateful. Because when y'all do shit like that, it fucks it up for the people who don't care at all. They're just grateful. And who's to say next year that the angel tree is still even going to be a thing? Have you not seen the decline of things that are like the great things that happen that are being taken away in this economy? People can barely even afford their own kids, but for them to bless your kids with what they could afford, I don't see an issue with that. And then you guys being upset, like, well, if you couldn't get what was asked for on the list, you don't need to take the ticket. So you want your ticket to stay there and your kids get absolutely zero for Christmas? Like, I'm not really understanding y'all.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Listen, y'all, listen. So, you know how I do. I be roaming the TikTok streets. The angel tree thing. Everybody be like, is making videos about this angel tree thing. Listen, as a person that get angel tree from my church, I thank God for everything my kids get. You know what I'm saying? My church look out for the cookout. You know what I'm saying? But even if they didn't, I would still be grateful, because that's the stuff that I didn't have to buy myself. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff that's just extra for them. You know what I'm saying? If, I can't afford to buy them gifts. You know what I'm saying? But my kids is just grateful to get whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't have ungrateful kids, and I'm not ungrateful. But listen, those people that is complaining about the angel tree thing, next year, they should have a ban list. And every person that was ungrateful on
true.
that list, on TikTok or whatever the platforms they went on there to vent about it, they should be banned. No angel tree for you next year, sir, ma'am, whoever. That's what happen. Why would you be so ungrateful when you couldn't buy your kids gift yourself? Listen, I play games. People say, oh, playing games online is ain't real. Yes, it is. It's real. I'll show you my PayPal. It's real. Listen, I grind, do whatever I can, you know what I'm saying, to make sure my kids got 1 or 2, 3 presents under the gift under the tree. Well, we ain't got no tree, but you know what I'm saying. But I'm just saying. So if you can't even do that, why are you complaining? You better be glad they got some. Man, be glad if they got a box wrapped up with some gloves inside. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Something better than nothing. Y'all too ungrateful these days. I don't know. Y'all, let's get it together, people. Let's get it together. Y'all be blessed out here in these streets.
Now, have y'all seen that video that was circulating? I said the bitch. The lady that, whatever, she done private in her page now. The lady that was, she signed up for the Angel Food Network. The Angel Food Network. See, I shouldn't have had nothing to drink. The Angel gift giving tree, Angel service, Angel wings, whatever they do when they give kids stuff for Christmas. So that whole angel thing. And so now she is mad because her kids didn't get what she put on the list for Christmas, and talk about that the Angel Food, I keep saying Angel Food, that the Angel Network division thing done did her wrong. How did they do you wrong? They got you something. That's just like, back in the day, you ask your mama for McDonald's and your mama say, do you got McDonald's money? No, but it's something in there to damn eat. I mean, ungrateful much, ma'am. Hakuna Matata. Ho, ho, ho. You better get it together, Karen, because them people didn't have to buy your kids nothing because apparently you didn't. I mean, you could have at least put $10, $15 away every month until Christmas. You had it starting in January all the way through to Christmas, to December. So, I mean, what is the problem? I just don't understand when people are ungrateful when other people spend their hard-earned money to help you and your kids out. Would you rather them sitting around eating beans and porridge and oatmeal for Christmas and not have a Christmas at all? Just say thank you.
Amen.
Christmas shopping is going to be an absolute breeze this year. Oh, really? Why? Go, because I have so many rewards points in this store. Like, I literally have $200 in rewards points. Go, what? That's a lot of money. What can I say? I shop here all the time. But now I have the money to buy the Christmas presents I'm going to buy. Oh, hey, do you think I could borrow your phone for a second? My phone died, and I really have to call my mom and ask her what she wants for Christmas. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's fine. Here, let me just unlock it. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna turn around. Private conversation. Okay. Anyways, so what I was saying is I was thinking of getting dressed. Okay, I'm done. Oh, you already talked to them? I didn't hear you say anything. No, I just talk really low, so no one overhears. Okay. Thanks again. Happy holidays. You too. Hi, I have to check out my items. Perfect. Did you by chance have a rewards membership with us? I do actually, yes. Great. You can just go ahead and put in the phone number of the account. Yeah, of course. Okay, for Megan? That's me. Megan. Would you like to go ahead and use your rewards points for this purchase? Oh yeah, I have like $200 or something, right? Yeah, just go ahead and use it. All of it? Yes, please. All right, so your total is going to come out to $4.36. Thank you. Next in line. Hi, I just wanted to purchase this. Great. Do you have a rewards account with us?
Oh my goodness.
Let me just type in the phone number. For Megan? Yep, I should have like $237.74 in rewards points.
So this was like a few years ago. Am I wrong for returning my little sister's gift before Christmas? So this was like a few years ago. I was working and I just started getting some money or whatever, and I decided to spoil everybody for Christmas. Now, my little sister was probably like 14 or 15 at the time, and she just started to get into makeup. I was like, ooh, it would be really cool to buy her like a vanity with all the little lights and everything. So I spent a good little bit of money on a nice mirror vanity. I put it in my closet, but I had somewhere to go, so I didn't have time to wrap it or really hide it. But I just told my sister, hey, you're old enough. Just don't go in my closet, please. I did a little bit of Christmas shopping. Like, I literally just gave her one clear instruction. I get back home, and she has the vacuum that was in my closet in her room, vacuuming. So I'm like, you went not only in my room, but you went in my closet to get that vacuum. So you seen your gift in my fucking closet. When I gave you one clear instruction to not go in my room and don't go in my closet. I was so pissed because, like, why? And my mom was telling me, like, still give it to her. Like, don't take it back. That's mean. But I was so pissed. Like, I literally went and took it back and got all my money back. I didn't give her shit for Christmas. Like, I was so mad.
Let me tell you guys a quick Christmas miracle story time that just happened, like, literally 5 minutes ago. So, boom, I was at Walmart looking for an ugly sweater, and I couldn't find one for my little brother, so I said, let me go to Target. Something was telling me, girl, you're not going to find it at Target either. Just go home. But something else was telling me, no, you need to go to Target. Just check, okay? So, I ended up going to Target. I could already feel I could just sense I'm not finding the sweater. But let me just check, okay? So, I'm checking, and then I hear this mom, and she's calling out her son's name. And we, like, lock eyes, and something was telling me, like somehow help her, but I didn't even know how to approach it. How do I help her? How do I help her? So I was like, dang, I really hope she just finds her son. So that happened, and then as I'm walking, I'm hearing mama. That's not even funny, but that's actually what I was hearing. Okay, so I put two pieces together. I said, oh my goodness. So I go up to the child and I said, like, hey, like, where's your mom? Because I don't want to take a kid. I didn't want to accidentally take somebody else's kid, try to bring him back to the wrong mom. So I'm like, hey, like, where's your mom? And he points to the back, and I'm like, okay, so I don't think you're telling the truth. So I said, hey, is your name blank? Because his mom was young and out. He nodded. I said, okay. He was the cutest little thing ever. So I'm like, okay, come. He's over here carrying the biggest umbrella known to man. It's like, no, it's past the size. But anyways, so I go back to where she was, and we can't find her. So I'm just looking around, and this kid is the cutest thing ever. We had a little cutesy silly moment where I was like looking back at him, and I said, why aren't you staying with your mother, little kid? And he's over here kickling, chackling, like, no. So basically, I look around, she's nowhere to be found. And then I hear his dad call out his name, and I said, we're here. His dad looks so pissed. Oh my God, he looks so pissed. But yeah, he was reunited with his family, and just the way everything happened is so crazy, is it not? Like, first of all, I didn't even end up finding no stupid sweater. Walked out that home mad, but I said, okay, at least I did something. Like, I think this was my reasoning to be here. Yeah.
I just found out that mom that tore down her Christmas tree because she said she couldn't put presents under it, yeah, she went to go visit her boyfriend in prison, drove 11 hours there, and puts money on his books. I was actually feeling bad for this mom and trying to see her perspective, even though everyone was ragging on her. The fact that you can drive that far, how much gas is that going to cost? And putting money on his books, but you're complaining on TikTok and taking away your children's Christmas. Like, absolutely ridiculous. I'm so tired of people coming on TikTok to sad fish and make people feel bad for them so that they can get gifts, they can get donations, they can make money. When they're lying scammers. I really try not to be judgmental when I see what moms are going through on TikTok, and I think moms should support each other. But when you're pulling some bull crap like this, how can you expect anyone to feel bad for you? Your kids deserve a Christmas. They deserve whatever you can give them, not you driving 11 hours to see your boyfriend in prison and putting money on his books. Like, I'm just, like, mind blown at the audacity of people on here.
One year when I was little, my mom canceled my whole Christmas. I used to be really bad and throw fits whenever I didn't get my way or whatever. So me and my mom was always getting into it. So the night before Christmas, I threw a whole fit. I ran her around that whole house in circles. She said, you're not getting a fucking Christmas. She grabbed a trash bag and started bagging that shit up. I done fell asleep, forgot about it, woke up the next day. Like, she planned. She not really gonna take my Christmas away. She made me sit there and watch my little sister open up all her gifts. I deadass did not get no Christmas. I was probably like 9 or 10 at the time. And I was like, take me to grandma's house. Take me to grandma's house. She was like, I'm not taking you nowhere. I was like, I'll walk. Mind you, I'm from Illinois. Snow be up to the knees. And my grandma lived in an entire different city. I was like, I'm walking. I don't care. I walk out the house. Then I come back. She was like, see, I told you weren't going nowhere. I said, I just needed to grab my gloves. I grabbed my gloves and I walked all the way to my grandma's house. I promise I did. And guess what? Wow. Grandma gave me a Christmas. But yeah, my mom just started like dishing out the gifts from the trash bag like every day that I was good.
Why are Angel Tree parents so ungrateful this year? Okay, let me explain. I just happened to be at the right place at the right time from what I felt like. I saw the Angel Tree as soon as I walked into the store. There was a mom with 5 kids ranging from 11 months to 12 years. I said, you know what? I'm going to take all 5 kids and I am going to get them 2 out of the 3 things that were on this Christmas list. One ranged for the baby from clothes to baby toys to the 12-year-old who wanted a video game that was over $50. I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I go to the checkout. I spend over $300 of my hard-earned money, okay? I did not post it on social media because I didn't feel the need to say I'm a good person because I know I'm a good person deep down. I shit you not. I am scrolling on TikTok, and what do I see? A mother explaining as to why she is ungrateful for all the gifts that she received from the Angel Tree that did not meet her standards, I guess. What I find oddly coincidental is these are the exact same items that I just purchased a few days ago. Okay? I said, there's no way. This is a coincidence. It's not the same thing. The longer I'm watching this lady's video, the more I'm getting pissed off, and my mouth is on the floor. I said, these are the same exact freaking items I just bought. Oh. And this lady is complaining that I didn't spend enough money, or I didn't get this, or I didn't get the other items my kids are requesting. Look at me. I'm shaking because I am so pissed off. Quite literally, I am dumbfounded. Am I the asshole? Could it be a different person? Of course. But it's very strange and coincidental that it just so happens to be the same exact items in the same exact range.
What's up, sister? So today, y'all, we gonna be putting on this red wig. Yes, ma'am. I know some of y'all is like, Kiana, now why you putting on a red wig? Because it's Christmas Eve. Christmas is tomorrow, y'all. And hold on. Hold on. It's getting cold outside. I might have to cuff her. Is you cuff? I don't think so. What a matching pajama picture at then? No matching pajamas for me either, y'all. So let me tell y'all how this man was following me around in the store. So this how it all started, y'all. So first of all, I was in the store with my family members at first, right? And then they started splitting up. Like, we started going to different stores. I stayed in that same exact store we always in, right? So y'all, after my people's leave or whatever, right? I started to look at my surroundings like this. I look in the corner of my eye. I see this man dead staring at me like this. Sir. So y'all, when he did that the first time, I ain't paying no mind. I just thought he was some old man just smiling at people. So the second time he did it, I'm just like, is you cool? Like, what's going on? And then the third time he do it, y'all, now I have to address you. I'm not going to address you with talking because I don't know you. I'm going to address you with my look. So then, y'all, I try to move out of sight so where the man can't see me no more because I don't like when people looking at me. Like, what? So now, y'all, I'm looking at clothes, y'all. Minding my own business, right? As I move a hanger, why I feel this man grace my hand like this? And I said, listen, sir, you got 3 seconds to make like Michael Jackson and beat it. So after I told him that, he walked away. And then I went to the changing room or whatever, right, y'all? So as I'm in the changing room, you know, I'm getting dressed, trying to see how these outfits looking on me or whatever. I walked out the changing room. Why this man sitting there waiting at the door like this? And after that, I ran out the store like a flash. Hold on, wait, because like, I'm really eating you girls up. Can I get a yes, ma'am? Okay, well, I know that's right. But anyways, Tulu.
I just really don't understand the controversy over the Angel Tree. Number one, the only person that's supposed to provide for your children are you. The parents, let me say that. The parents of the children are the only ones that are supposed to provide for those children. So if you have to go out on a limb and ask for further assistance for your children, that's fine. There's Toys for Tots. There's Angel Tree. There's local churches and organizations around your city that will give you 1 to 2 toys for your children. But for you to reach out to those organizations and then the stuff that people have donated to your children, they didn't have to. The people who donated stuff to your children went out and bought stuff for your children for you to get on social media and be like, oh, well, what am I supposed to tell my children? They didn't get anything that I wanted them to get for Christmas. If you wanted to get your children specific stuff for Christmas, then you should have went out and got it. I understand people go through hard times in life, but Christmas is on the same day every single year. I know how it is. I was a single mom with my son for a year and a half before I met my new boyfriend, and I have a son with him now. I understand what it's like. I had to sign up for Toys for Tots. I never signed up for Angel Tree, but I had to sign up for Toys for Tots. And I also drove around my city to local churches and stuff to get stuff for my son. And everything that was given to my son, not one time did I complain. I don't care if it was a 50-cent card from Dollar Tree. I don't care if it was a $5 gift card to Walmart. It's more than what I had at the time. Amen. So I was grateful for it. Amen. Now, the ones who did do the Angel Tree, participated in the Angel Tree, and you made homemade gifts and hand-me-downs from your children, you were wrong as fuck for that. Because they don't want handmade stuff. They don't want hand-me-down stuff. They deserve for you to go to Dollar General, Walmart, Roses, Ross, etc., and grab them a handful of new items. Now, are people going to go out and get Xboxes, iPads, drones, etc., etc.? No, because they probably couldn't even afford that for their kids, but they got what they could get for their kids and had a little bit extra over to try to bless somebody else. For me to go out and spend my hard-earned money on somebody else's child out of the goodness of my heart, and for that same mother to get on social media and complain about the money that I could have kept in my pocket and then your child could have had nothing, or either whatever you and you only could provide for that child, I would still be wrong, right? So either way, I'm wrong. I'm wrong for donating what you wanted your child to have, and I'm also wrong if I didn't donate at all. And it's to the point where a lot of organizations from Angel Tree, because of everything that is happening now with Angel Tree, what if they take Angel Tree away? It means the good parents who didn't complain and were absolutely grateful for whatever their child received, they no longer get stuff. As well as the parents who didn't approve of the gifts that were given to them, they don't get stuff either. And then the people who enjoy spending money on other people's children so that they have a Christmas, everybody just loses out because the good got to suffer with the bad. That is ridiculous. If you felt like your kids did not get what they deserve for Christmas, then you need to do better as a parent.
Amen.
Take it from a single mom, a used to be single mom.